Hey there, true crime friends. I'm still on vacation, but that doesn't mean you can't have your morning gossip. Oh, child, I'm ready. I'm here. It's just going to be me and you. Listen, everybody has been talking about this YNW Melly case, and really, I'm not following it for a couple of reasons. Number one, it seems enormously complicated and very tedious. And also, this will be shocking to you, but hip hop, that's not really my genre. I listen to all kinds of music, honestly, but I mostly just listen to murder. When everybody else is like bopping to the beat, I'm listening to a nice, relaxing murder. So, watching a hip hop trial, also, Melly, he looks scary to me. Like, if one of my children brought home a partner that had like all kinds of facial tattoos and a whole mouthful of gold, I would be like, why did you bring this individual into my home? If they're your friend, that's great. I have questions, but that's great. But as a potential like boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, no judgment to the facial tattoo community or the gold teeth wearing community, but no, thank you. No, thank you. So, everything about this dude, to me, in my prejudgment, he looks murdery to me. I don't know what it looks like when you look murdery, but I know murdery when I see it. And every time I see him, I think, murdery. So, this dude is kind of also, and far be it from me to be a snob. I'm a teensy bit of a snob, but I was raised by snobs. What you want from me? He's not that well spoken, not in real life and not in his emails, because I was reading through some of his emails. And listen, your email, I don't talk like this at work. Like, I go to work and I pull myself together and then I have a sensible conversation. But when I'm with my friends, I'm like, ciao. So, I understand that people can code switch. Great. That's fine with me. Sometimes, whatever, depends on the situation. But just to hear him speak and the way he looks and the way he presents himself to the world, no, thank you. All of that looks scary to me. To me, once you get a facial tattoo, you have said, I have given up on the idea that I'm just going to like blend in with society. Great. You don't have to. I don't even mind facial. You want to pierce everything on your face? I mean, I might not think that's sexy or beautiful or whatever, but do you? But you can take a piercing out and then just I don't know. I have issues with facial tattoos on me. On my children. One of these kids come in here with a facial tattoo. Oh, we're going to have a conversation about that. Like, oh, you just never want a regular job again. That's what you're telling me? Great. Don't come looking for money out of my pocketbook. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was this email. Now, listen, Melly and Melly's girlfriend's mom, Felicia, I think her name is Felicia, not entirely certain, because you know I'm not good with names, was using Instagram to message back and forth with Melly and other people. Why do people do this? And then her email or her Instagram messages, her DMs were presented in court. Well, you know I'm good and nosy. So I was like, let me do a little quick screenshot. Oh, wait. I need to see all of this. I need to read what's going on. So everybody was talking about this one particular message where she says, and I quote, the promises that were made to us by YNW for me to quit my job and they were going to take care of us were all lies. Oh, okay. They bribing you now, girl. We see. And then it says, they didn't want us talking with prosecutors, but now they have all disappeared. Oh. I quit my job based on what Track and his wife or company said. Look now, we can't go home. Why can't y'all go home? What is happening? We spending all my money I worked for, and they have, I don't have my glasses on, and they taking trips and enjoying life. Oh, you just sitting at the house spending your own money and they haven't given you nothing? Okay. If you think I was a beast before, wait till this trial. I'm not holding back anything. I'm doing what I should have done in the beginning. They can call me Miss Snitch Biatch. I was like, oh. But you notice, now that she's on the stand, her memory is foggy. She does not recall. That tells me, based on this message, I'm using my context clues, they probably got off a little cash for her. But like, that part of the message is everywhere. But you know what I wanted to know more about? The message that was before it and the message that was after it. Because to me, that's where the real information lies. Yes, this message is very incriminating, but there's other information here. There's a message from YNW Shade Room. I did not realize there were more people in this because everybody in this group seems to have a YNW name. YNW is Young New Wave. Okay, great. So who's Shade Room? Have we heard from Shade Room? Is that a male? Is that a female? There's a gossip website called the Shade Room. And I was like, okay, what does Shade Room have to say? This is what Shade Room had to say. I wish I could do something about this, but don't worry. God's seeing this all and doors opening for you and you've got this. Why are you bringing in God into your murder madness? What? So it never made sense to me that like sports teams would say a prayer before a game, unless the prayer is like, don't let anybody get injured. Let's all, play a safe game, whatever. But also there are wildfires and famine in the world. God is busy. Y'all need to pray to somebody else. Can't you pray to Walter Payton? Walter's probably not that busy. He's been dead a while. And I know he used to play for the Chicago Bears when I was in high school. That is the only reason I know his name. But why don't y'all pray to Walter? People not talking about Walter. He probably got a lot of free time up in heaven. So you can just if you're praying over a football game, talk to Walter. All others, let's just focus on Betty White. She dealt with a lot of fan mail in life. She can deal with it in the afterlife. I say we focus on Betty. So, don't worry, God is seeing all of this. Betty is seeing all of it too. So is Liza Minnelli. You can need some more Patriot saints. So Shade Room, a message to you. I'm sure your music and your facial tattoos are lovely. Enjoy yourself. Do you have all those gold on you? How you brush your teeth with all of that? How you not getting cavities? I have questions. Okay, I don't know. The Shade Room has like all the diamonds on his teeth. I don't even understand why people get the diamonds on their teeth. But based on his recent associations, I'm merely speculating that he has all of that bling bling on his teeth. I feel like your breath would stink. Also, have you noticed that Melly seems to have trouble closing his mouth all the way? Is he trying to close his lips around those teeth? I would think that would be difficult. But wait, there's more. From Bling Queen 258. Oh, wait, the message slid up. Okay. There's a message after the one that was read in court. Let me see if I can get this to recenter. Oh, shoot. I messed it up. Anyway, the message after the one that everybody was talking about was this girl's mom, Bling Queen, the girlfriend's mom. Her message after the one that everybody is talking about says something along the lines of, listen, I love Melly and I think he's a good guy, but his management team is doing him wrong. He only has one person on his team and that is his mother, and he treats her like ish. Wait. He treats his mama bad? I'm going to need you to give me more details about that. I think that speaks to character. And how exactly does he treat his mother poorly? What exactly is happening in that relationship now? I know that, from the news and whatnot, but you know how the news is. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not. We know from the news, because they said it right on the news, that Melly's mom had him when she was only 14. She was a child. 14? 14. Okay, he does not know his father is. Does she know who his father is? Not trying to say nothing about his mama, but I'm just looking. I'm giving you side eye with one eye, mama, because 14, wow. But that happens. Okay, situations. Who am I to judge? So you had this child when you were 14, and then based on his biography and the things I've heard about him, he was saying in interviews that he started being really interested in guns as a young child. Really? They made him feel powerful. He used to play with toy guns. Okay, fine, toy guns. My kids had Nerf guns, whatever. Then he found a real gun under the couch in his house when he was a kid. And he went outside and started shooting it. And he loved how powerful it made him feel. Wow. Listen. This is a life that I know nothing about. This is all 100% outside the realm of my experience. I am fascinated by it. Listen, right now, I'm just like a nice suburban mom with my cute little dogs who are very vicious. Don't come over here because my dogs will get you. But I live in a quiet place. I don't even know people with guns. Maybe some of my like Midwestern relatives have guns, but I don't know nothing about that life. But y'all had a young child in the house and a gun just there under the sofa. Also, according to Melly, he was kicked out of school in grade school for bringing a gun to school. Also a knife. This gentleman has lived an experience that is completely baffling to me. I come from the world of moms forming a committee to have like a nicer school lunch. So the idea that there's like guns in the school, and obviously there are school shootings. So we know sometimes there are guns in the school, but your mama wasn't like freaking you out and sending you off to like therapy or whatever. And then I saw an interview with his very young mother. And she was saying something like, yeah, you coming at me? You think talking about you got a gun? I have a bigger gun. Oh, so the gun toting runs in the family. Also, reportedly, young Melly suffers from bipolar disorder, which is on its face, not a problem as long as you're treating it and you're taking your medication and you've made the lifestyle changes or whatever you need to change to manage that. But something tells me he might not be taking all of his pills or his liquid or his shots or however they give you the bipolar medication. I get the feeling he's not on it. Also, he just sitting there in the court kikiing. Oh, he got a lot to say. He's like, playing with his lawyers. What are y'all doing? For the lawyer's part, honestly, the lawyer's just at work. And no matter how this works out, she's still just at work. If they win, if they lose this case, she not going to jail. She gonna go right back to her regular house. She gonna get her nails done. She gonna go hang out with her girlfriends, have a cocktail on Friday night, and her life is still gonna be regular. This is just work for her. For him, this could be his whole life. But it's like, if his mental state is not entirely there, maybe it doesn't matter to him. He might just do fine in prison. You know how when we talked about Alex Murdaugh, I was like, he gonna be fine. Him with a bunch of other like sociopaths or whatever, he's gonna be like, oh, these are my people. I finally found my people. Who knew I would have to go to prison to find them? Something tells me that if Melly loses this case, maybe he'll just be with his people. He might do great in prison. I don't know, but he's been getting locked up since he was young. Everything about this breaks my heart. Every single thing. It also kind of freaks me out. I'm like, okay, I don't know people like this. But I know people in the music industry. Child, listen, I live in North Jersey, land of like rappers' babies' moms and mobsters' girlfriends, and a lot of rappers and like third-rate celebrities. Not like, I mean, like Chris Rock lives right over there, but like that's a little further from my house, to tell you the truth. But there's some other celebrities, names you would have heard of, who live right here in this town. And some big like historical people too, right here in this town. So it's one of those kind of areas. So it's not like I don't know like industry people. I certainly know a lot of TV and movie people, whatever. But this whole like street life, thug life, tattoo on your face, stuff on your teeth situation, that's not me. So I'm looking at some of these moms like, oh, I see why your kids are comfortable in this, because I guess that's what y'all was raised in. Lord, I'm trying to walk the line. I'm not trying to cause no trouble. Oops. I just noticed these extra emails and I was like, oh, he don't treat his mom good. The young new wave band of guys, gang, group, band, I don't know what they are. There's more than just a couple people we heard about. What else don't we know? Listen, fan out, y'all. Beat the bushes and see what you can find out. Because the facts in the case, yeah, interesting. But you know what I want? I want the gossip, the rumor, and the innuendo. More tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Bye.